Hello wonderful person, it's Mr. Menziah here and welcome back to another video. And it's been a while since I've uploaded something. In fact, it's been 4 months. So let me tell you what's been going on within the last 4 months, man. And honestly, I have just lost the vibe to play video games as of late. Especially during, I'd say, from September to about December. It was when I really just conked out of playing video games for a while, because I would basically hop on for about most of the time for about 1 hour on Warframe, then hop off, and then it moved to the point where I would just log on my PS4 for about 5 minutes and then I would just turn it off. And then there was the one phase, I'm not sure if you guys had it, but I know quite a lot of people did. But have you had that update issue last year where it tells you to download this update but it asks you to get it from the website? That one? That happened a few times to me, fam. And every time I went to go and download it and then upload it to my PS4, it would format my PlayStation completely. I mean, yeah, I lost my games, but I had to re-download them again, same with the save files. But the thing I lost the most was about a good 100 hours worth of footage. And this happened to me multiple times last year, and it completely ruined my drive to make content. And this happened especially when I was trying to review the Prototype franchise. Keep in mind, I've actually got those scripts done. I just need to go back and replay the entire games and record them all over again. And that's the part where I just lost it and I was just like, oh, I need to take a break. And that's what I've really been doing during this whole situation across the world, you know. Yes, mentally I was up and down at one point, but I'm stable now. And really, I've been reading comics lately. I've been reading a lot of comics, been watching films with the family and that, and I've been writing my lyrics. So yeah, even with the album, I've written about 3 projects now, actually no, 3.5. And thing that's been waiting so long is I didn't have enough money to buy the beats at the time, and I couldn't do it because obviously mine got let go during the lockdown. You know, I know a lot of people lost their jobs. I ended up losing mine because of the whole situation. But yeah, basically what I've been doing is trying to save up for a MIDI keyboard so I can produce my own beats, and hopefully I can get it within the next, either between next month or the month after that is when I'll be able to just make my own beats and just start making my music. But yeah, so yeah, that's where that's been. And honestly, I've just been relaxing and trying to figure out what I want to do next during all this madness that we're all going through at the moment. But yeah, folks, that's why I haven't really been playing video games. And even with the new stuff, like lately I've noticed with the new games that have been coming out, like 2 games that I was actually looking forward to, and that was Avengers and Cyberpunk. I know there was a lot of stigma before Avengers, and obviously everybody who had that stigma was absolutely right. I didn't buy it as well. I haven't actually bought any games since Doom Eternal, and luckily I actually got to play Doom Eternal early. So a good friend of mine managed to help me get a little play test on it. I couldn't do no footage because it wasn't professional, but I managed to play it a bit early, and then I was like, yeah, this is 2016 Doom, I'll buy it. And yeah, like, I enjoyed Doom, and I haven't really bought anything else since, you know, especially with what's been going on. I haven't really had the money either. But yeah, though, like, it was mad disappointing to see what happened with Avengers, and even with it now, like, the game's been out for a good few months and they haven't had any updates. So, like, I saw Young Year's video and a guy called Kyle. I watch them too quite often. Obviously Young Year for different reasons, but it's Kyle I watch for Avengers content. And basically he's been keeping me up to date on what's been going on, and I'm very disappointed about what I've been hearing and what I've been seeing. You know, like, I kind of thought this was going to be like the next Ultimate Alliance. And honestly, I kind of wish Nintendo had Avengers instead, because Ultimate Alliance, like, in my opinion, let me talk about this with Ultimate Alliance, because I kind of do want to talk about this as well. Like, Ultimate Alliance 1 is a classic, and actually I've got Ultimate Alliance footage right now, and I'm playing as Moon Knight, who's one of my favorite characters of all time. And I've also got a project coming up with Moon Knight about why he should get his own video game. At the moment, I'm currently writing a script, but it's going to be a heavily edited video. So this is probably one of my most ambitious videos, because I have been reading a lot of Moon Knight recently and a lot of Ultimate Marvel. But yeah, but back to Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. Right. With Ultimate Alliance, and this is why I say Nintendo, I don't think they're going to have the full brunt of Ultimate Alliance. But with this game, with this brand, you can basically have any Marvel character you want. And I honestly kind of wish somebody else got it, because there is so much more potential with Ultimate Alliance than there is with Avengers. Because you have to be real with it. Like, yeah, we've had quite a few members of Avengers, but in Ultimate Alliance, you can have anyone on your team, you know? And with the characters that are coming to Avengers are kind of lame. Like, they're very, like, the buy safe characters, like by the numbers characters, like War Machine. Like, yeah, it's another Iron Man. We're getting Hulkbuster as well, Captain Marvel. I don't like Captain Marvel. Doctor Strange. Like, I want to see like different types of characters with that. I kind of like, I would really like to, like, I would like to see Moon Knight, because he was an Avenger at one point, or even Ghost Rider or something. Like, give us some like lesser known Avengers, you know? I kind of feel they're just gonna waste a whole year getting the most by the numbers character, if we even get that far, and they do all these by the numbers characters by the end of the year. Then we'll start getting the lesser knowns. But honestly, I kind of just feel like with the whole Avengers thing, they built the game completely wrong as well. Like, they completely made the game wrong. Like, Ultimate Alliance has a grind. Yeah, let's not get that mistaken. Ultimate Alliance has a grind, but it's not a looter shooter type of grind. Like, you play through the campaign multiple times on different difficulties with different characters. Then with each character, well, most, I'm not sure if each character in Ultimate Alliance 1, but most characters had like their own special type of mission that you would have to find, like this collectible. If you get all the collectibles, it's like a special mission, and it gives a bit of lore about the character. This is all in Ultimate Alliance 1, you know. And Ultimate Alliance 1 has been out for over a decade. This is all in here, yeah? And I'm sitting here wondering, why isn't all of this already in Avengers, fam? That's what I'm thinking. It's like, you have a classic, like Ultimate Alliance is considered a classic in the games community. It really is. And no one's really taking any notes. Like, Nintendo's not taking notes, and neither did Square Enix. Like, all you had to do was basically make a better version of Ultimate Alliance. If you did that, bro, you would have made it. Like, if you just had a campaign, tons of collectibles, tons of different characters with unique fightings. Well, with Ultimate Alliance, that is one thing. It is limited, because obviously with the technology that they had. But I genuinely do believe if they made it a single player experience that you replay multiple times, and they add characters, and they have like special lore missions for each character, I would have said that would have been enough. But obviously there's only like 2 bosses apparently in the game that you can repeat, and that's Abomination and Taskmaster. I'm like, brother, Ultimate Alliance had more bosses, fam. We had Fin Fang Foom, Bullseye, Radiation Man, the Winter Soldier, the Mandarin, the Kraken, Tiger Shark, Doctor Doom, Gargoyle Man, you know. Like, who talks about Gargoyle Man? They had Gargoyle Man in Ultimate Alliance. Like, who even checks for Gargoyle Man? Nobody, bruv. Yeah. They had so many different characters and that were well known and lesser known, and they still couldn't do that. Yeah, I don't know why all these people, all these developers seem to just want to make live service games, and me personally, it just gets to. Hold on, let me rephrase that. They make live service games and they never take any notes from other games that have messed up beforehand, and that's all I'm seeing nowadays is live services. And I'm going to be honest with you, most of them are just not fun to play anymore. It's like when you've played so many live services, you just get to the point where you just don't want to grind. And everything's got grind in it most of the time, and most of it's just low quality. And you might be saying, well, you just said that about Ultimate Alliance, but Ultimate Alliance is an actual good game. Like, it had a ton of content, it had a great story, crazy story, like, well, you know, back in the PS2 generation, you know how stories were, like, they were basically crazy. And now everything's very by the numbers and very Hollywood-esque. Like, fam, like, back in Ultimate Alliance, like, we even fought Galactus in the first game. And Doctor Doom is the main bad guy. You know what I mean? Like, brother, like, when I think of Doctor Doom, yes, he is one of the best villains in Marvel, but when you're fighting Galactus, it's a whole different level. And he's in Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 1. Because the thing is, fam, you can tell when you have developers that are just, well, not developers, publishers that work their developers way too hard, and then they don't really get to express the love and passion that they have for games. And the more and more this keeps happening, the more lackluster games we get, and the more bored I get, fam. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me lately. So at the moment I am working on to about 3 videos. Obviously I'm going to try and redo the prototype series first, and then I'm going to do a Moon Knight video about why he should get a video game. So yeah, or maybe I might do the Moon Knight video first, I'll let you know. But yes guys, it's good to be back. How's yours holiday been, and how's your 2021 doing you? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.